Hi Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Welcome to your weekly energy reading. I am a Virgo as well, a Virgo Sun, so I'm really excited to pull some cards for us and see what energies are going to be available for us for the week ahead. Now, as I was shuffling, we had a card jump out for us, and it is the Page of Cups. So think water signs, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Do you have anyone around you that fits into that category? Like I am also a Pisces rising, and Pisces videos always resonate with me. So when this jumped, I thought, okay, this could be a beautiful new beginning for some of us in the area of our love life. It could be a message telling us to pay attention to our intuition, pay attention to our creative side, our creative urges, and just our sensitivities. But this pages are wonderful cards about new beginnings. So I'm really excited thinking there could be a new turn for us. Let's go ahead and pull some more cards. Now I want to invite you guys, like I said, I'm a Pisces rising and Pisces videos always resonate with me. So check out your moon sign and your rising sign as well. You can really get some good information from those videos. And let's get started and see what the week ahead has for us. We have Loyal Heart. Very, very much with this Page of Cups energy. These two cards go very well together, and it is about romance and our relationships. Not just our love partners, but also the people who are the most important to us. Our family, our friends, tribe, community, however you want to word it. But Loyal Heart. You know, Virgos, very much, we demand loyalty. That's one thing about a Virgo is if you are not loyal to us, it is very hard for us to get past that. So we are loyal people as well. But who has your back? Who are you loyal to? And who do you expect loyalty from? Be loyal to yourself, Virgo, because you deserve that support system as well. You deserve to put yourself first, especially with this Page of Cups telling you to follow your heart. Listen to your instincts, your intuition. Follow your heart in whatever endeavor it is that you are, that drew you to this reading. Whether it could be a love reading for you or a business reading, follow your heart. Now we also have Treasure Island, and this makes me feel like a blessing could be coming in for you, a material blessing. Could be money, or, a new job, just something that I feel like is really going to bless your life in some way, shape, or form. Could be a situation or an event. But I do feel like there are material blessings coming in for us, and hey, we will take it. Okay, let me shuffle the cards again because that one jumped, and I always stop when we get a jumper and think I'll just start the video there. But let's give the cards one more good shuffle. What does Virgo need to know for the week ahead? Okay, so in the recent past, now that we first pulled the Page of Cups, so we are working with our feelings, our heart chakra, our intuition. But we also have the World in reverse. I feel like before we can really move ahead in an area, whatever it is you're trying to align yourself with or whatever you're trying to get past, you're not quite finished with the lessons, guys. And, I'm hearing that. I was immediately drawn to Loyal Heart. I do feel like if you have been dealing with a betrayal, Virgo, don't give up just yet. Hear them out. And also listen to what they have to say before you make your final decision. We do demand loyalty as Virgos. It's very important to us, but we also have a lot of compassion. And we're a tough crowd. I mean, we're perfectionists, and not everybody can live up to our standards. So that could very well be you maybe setting the bar a little bit too high, Virgo. So have some compassion. Know that, we're all walking each other through this world, but you are not ready to close the door just yet. And we also have the Ace of Cups. All right, what was I saying? There's a new beginning around your love life, Virgo, and it's either a new relationship coming in or a new beginning for the one that you are in. I don't know why I felt compelled to talk about the disloyalty. I'm sure it had something to do with this, and I just do feel like there are blessings, there are people around you, and you're like I said, you're not ready to throw a relationship away. This is a beautiful sign validating that and confirming that this is a new beginning. So if you are in a relationship, let's think about how we can grow that energy and how we can make that relationship stronger. And if you are a single Virgo looking for love, this is a beautiful sign that you could really be on the verge of meeting someone special. Maybe that's the treasure that's coming in for you. You've got a beautiful partner that might be coming your way. And it could be a water sign with this Page of Cups. Okay, let's pull some more cards for us, see what else Virgo needs to know. See what we get here, guys. Okay, we're going to take this one. You know, I feel like this one is going to be a good one. Oh, we've got 3. Okay, I normally only pull 2, but 3 came out, so we're going to keep them. Dear, gentleness and diplomacy. Remember what I was talking about? I'm hearing the word grace, or feeling like that's the message that's coming through about giving grace. And there is an old quote from LL Cool J that I heard years and years ago that has always stuck with me about grace. And when someone asked him how he gives forgiveness or how he can forgive so many people, and he said, I always wish to extend the grace to others that I myself might need one day. So I want you to think about that, but we are going into a gentle, kinder time for us. Be gentle with ourselves. Back off of the perfectionism, Virgo, is what I'm really feeling and what I'm really hearing, that sometimes it gets in the way and it messes us up. And it's time for us to be kinder and more diplomatic about not only with ourselves, but with the people around us. But it's time for us to be gentle, be soft. We also have Merlin, alchemy, justice, and balance. Again, I'm getting a message when I hear that balance and justice and this gentleness coming through here. We need to understand that people are going to mess up, us included, and we don't need to beat ourselves up for it. This is about finding balance in the world. We're never going to be perfect. We're never going to be 100%, and neither are the people around us that we're expecting so much of. We have to give grace and balance and expect that people are going to make mistakes, including us, if that's you. So be kinder to yourself and be kinder to the people around you. We have Al, deception. Deception and wisdom. So I do feel like there is an area, there's something that has happened where deception has come through. This, I won't be surprised if the 5 of Swords or the 7 of Swords shows up in this reading. But the thing about deception and the lessons that it brings is it makes us a wiser person. And that, I feel like, is what the real message with Al is remembering all of the life lessons that we're going to experience in this world that we signed up for, and remember that they are all making us a wiser person. We take all of these lessons with us. It's never a waste of time or energy. It's always becomes a part of who we are and what we need in this life. Okay, let's see what we are currently dealing with in our present life. We have the Page of Swords in reverse. So we have 2 pages right next to each other. I do feel like this is telling you to listen to your heart more than your head. And I just keep coming back to the perfectionist that Virgo is and how hard it is for some people to live up to that and up to our expectations. And it's not that it's wrong for us to expect a lot of people, but it's wrong for us to demand perfection. And I do feel like we need to get out of our head space and into our heart space with this card combination showing up. Let's see what else we've got. Another balance card, Temperance. So we have the Merlin card, a card of balance. We have the Temperance card showing up, and we have the Ace of Cups upright and the Page of Cups upright and the Page of Swords reverse. We are in an area of finding balance, and I just feel like this is a message of forgiveness for someone. Someone needs to hear this, that I feel like that is what is out of balance for someone, is this harsh energy, and we need to focus on the gentleness that Dear Spirit is wanting us to remember and look at this week. We have the Queen of Swords in reverse. This is Libra energy. There's lots of Libra cards on the table, I feel like, with this Merlin, when I think justice and balance, that's definitely Libra energy. Think of the scales. The scales of justice. Scales are the symbol for Libra. So are you in relationship with a Libra, or do you have a Libra placement? You know, maybe your sun, moon, or rising. When the Queen of Swords shows up in reverse, it can be very harsh energy. Someone who talks before they think, and they're very hurtful, and their words are very cutting. And I want you to avoid this energy. If you're feeling this, especially when we have this Page of Swords in reverse too, be very careful about your conversations this week, Virgo. You could easily say the wrong things, and maybe not what's coming from your heart, like with this Page of Cups, but maybe in a moment of anger, when you're acting out from deception. I do feel like the words can get twisted, and you could say some things that you don't mean that you can't take back. And just be careful. She's a warning card whenever she shows up. Let's pull some relationship cards. See what we Virgos need to know about our relationships this week. Just gonna pull a couple. Take that one, and let's take that one. Picture. Looking at pictures, missing you, nostalgia, making new memories. So think Six of Cups, if you're familiar with the tarot deck. That is the card of nostalgia and childhood innocence and people coming back into our lives from the past. I do feel like there has been an upheaval somewhere in your life, Virgo, and it has caused either a breakup or you're really toying with the idea of breaking up. And I think someone feels it. I think they know they screwed up and they want to get back in your good graces. So you need to determine what role they get to play in your life. But I do feel like they want to get back in there. And we have mirroring each other, self-reflection, introspection, and inner wounds. Are you both hurting each other? I really felt like that message was coming through when I saw this card, that it may not be one-sided. Maybe you retaliated when someone hurt you, or maybe someone retaliated against you when you hurt them. But I do feel like there is mirror energy here, and we are mirroring a relationship or someone's actions, like tit for tat is what I'm getting. Or maybe you're thinking about doing that, which I caution you not to, because that's putting bad energy out, and you know what we put out comes back to us. Always try to operate highly on the up and up with good energy, but it might be time for you just to go within, take a moment and decide where you want to go with this relationship or this incident, what you want to do. How do you want this to play out going forward? That's interesting. But let's see what your future self wants you to know. We have the Two of Swords in reverse. So you've got some swords energy here, and they're all blocked. So I do feel like you're lost mentally, and there's not a lot of clarity about what you need to do. Confusion, dragging your feet. I do feel like this might be decision time. You have pushed this long enough, and it's forcing you to be in a place of limbo, Virgo, where you don't really want to. I just feel like it's time to move on. It's time to make the choice, figure out what you want to do with this relationship, and then proceed, because you're wasting time. You know, you can't close this chapter as long as you are in this energy of confusion and stalemates and dragging your feet. It's definitely decision time. Okay, we have the Five of Pentacles. This is, you know, the fives are about struggles and difficulties, and I know you are struggling with this decision and feeling left out in the cold. You're dealing with a broken heart, I feel like some of you. Whatever this relationship is, it may not be a romantic relationship. It could be a parent-child relationship, or it could be, you know, just a friendship. Maybe you're feeling a friend has hurt you. But I think it might be time to try to have a conversation about it. Again, you got to watch your words, because when the swords, there's so many swords in reverse here telling me that communication might be very difficult for you. But get your ideas, mull all this over with this self-reflection and introspection card, and then don't be afraid to have the difficult conversation. Okay, your Three of Cups in reverse. Wallowing. I feel like this is wallowing because you have all these cards saying that you're dragging your feet, and just be careful with that. Don't go on too long. You don't want to waste a lot of precious time Life is too short to wallow in negativity and to put off important decisions, where I feel like I have done that a lot in my life. And I've experienced it in the past week or so, where I really drug my feet on a decision that I needed to make. And once I finally made the decision, everything kind of fell into place and it's getting better. But I really let fear get the best of me, and insecurity. And if you're feeling that, Virgo, I want you to try to overcome that and move forward, because, like I said, life's too short. Okay, let's see what our ancestors and guides want us to know. We have the Fool in reverse. This is a card of, when it's in reverse, really mulling the situation over, thinking things through, not being impulsive. And that's what I've been feeling like the whole energy is here, is with this self-reflection and introspection. Don't just jump. You got to look before you leap, okay? Especially with this card showing up here. Look before you leap, Virgo, and do some introspection and figure out a plan. Okay, we also have Judgment in reverse. So make sure you're using good judgment. You know, we have two cards, the last two major arcana cards in the deck, and we're not ready to turn the page. Something has been holding us back from making this decision, and it's time for you to figure out what that is. If you would like to do a personal reading with me, you can reach out and we can pull specific cards for you, because you have to remember, this is a general reading. It's meant for many eyes. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. But use really, really good judgment. Your communication cards are all in reverse here. And I just feel like it's a warning to just really be careful, to proceed with caution. Your guides, I feel like, are trying to tell you that too. And we have the Two of Wands in reverse. Everything is going to stall. You're not going to move ahead until you figure out what this situation means for you, what this person means for you, and how to go forward with it. But it's like everything's going to stall. Your business, your work, your relationships, you're in stuck mode right now, and you got to think things through and get unstuck. Okay, let's pull a few more cards for you guys. A little bit discouraged. I just feel like the main message for you guys this week is finally think about what it is, so you can come up with a plan, figure out, get some answers for yourself, because it's time to move forward. Flowers, happiness is the goal. Once you make this decision, Virgo, you're going to be on the road to happiness. So making this choice is going to be a positive step in the right direction. We have Star, guaranteed success. Absolutely. You've got happiness and guaranteed success once you do the introspection and the inventory. We're not just jumping. With that Fool in reverse, we're not doing this haphazardly. We are being cautious. Good news is coming. Okay, listen to. When I see this card, I immediately felt like you've got to listen to the other person and to the other parties involved. Take their position into consideration. It's not just about you. You might be totally off base with something. So it's really important for you to hear people out. One more card for Virgo. Bird flying, news is on the way. So you've got good news and news is on the way. These two cards following each other. You're going to figure this out, Virgo. It's all going to come and fall into place. You got to have the difficult conversations, and you've got to figure out in your heart what is going to make you feel the best. What's going to nourish you, support you, make you feel loved and supported. But if you are not relaying these things, if you're not having these conversations, people aren't mind readers. They don't know what you're thinking. So you have to have the talks. You got to put your listening ears on, and you might resolve it. This news is on the way. Good news. There could be resolution here, but you have to be willing to put yourself out there and make it work. Okay, guys, please give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you have not. I also post a card in the morning and the evening in my shorts feed. I'd love to have you be a part of my community, and I will see you back here very soon with another reading, Virgo. Remember, check out your moon sign and your rising sign video as well. Give them a thumbs up if it resonates, and we will talk again soon. Bye-bye.